So what's going to take, and it comes back to culture, it's going to take a deep understanding of cultures, a deep understanding of behaviour, also a belief that you've got to change the rules, you've got to break the rules. So a lot of these large organisations are very driven by IQ. So we talked about client marketing organisations are full of MBAers who are really about the analytics, and we're going to get even more analytical because data's so pervasive. But you need to balance, so a brand to be successful, they need to get the right balance between IQ and EQ. And unfortunately, many organisations are driven by IQ today because the business imperative, chief financial officers, procurement directors, but we need to balance it with chief culture officers, EQ. So I think what's going to make for success is this incredible balance between IQ and EQ in the brand. And EQ is an intuitive understanding of your role and your purpose, having emotions and having a personality. And the IQ part is we need to be businesses, we need to be successful, we need to embrace emerging markets, we need to sell more product and service. But I think it's going to be finding that balance. So I think that's an organisational issue for client companies, an organisational issue, but it's also a cultural issue. Culture and creativity are inextricably linked. They are one and the same because really, and I think it's what I think we've got to be careful of is the old definition of creative, the notion that there's a sort of group of people that have copywriter and art director and producer titles, and they're the creatives. Unfortunately, in today's environment, the creatives are as much the consumer, because in a social networking environment, what is the creative? What is creative in social environments? It completely redefines creative in that respect. But I think what we've got to do is we've got to embrace a new definition of creativity, but at the heart of creativity has to be a deep intrinsic understanding of culture. Not just, so the people that are involved in the business of creativity need to be passionate about culture. They need to embrace, and often they are, some of the best creatives obviously are multidimensional individuals who are really passionate about understanding, and so they need to embrace that. But I think in the future it's going to be even more important to understand all the cultural nuances that are going on in today's society to be a brilliant creative.